You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Actually known as
Yeah, boy! Y'all ready for the hot facts of the day? Facts of the day. Hot facts of the day.
actually known as
Yeah, boy! Y'all ready for the hot facts of the day? Facts of the day. Hot facts of the day.
actually known as
Yeah, boy! Y'all ready for the hot facts of the day? Facts of the day. Hot facts of the day.
Hey, you. Hey, hot facts to Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Straight down, and once you get into the straight down, you're going to go into a turn down. As soon as you go into your turn down, that ball's going to float up. As that ball starts to float up to your outer frame, you're going to touch that cone, inside hand, and then you're going to go right to left exchange with a left to right exchange. And as soon as you left to right exchange, always maintain a half minute position. Start slowing down, or slowing down, not as go fast. Boom, as you touch it. Control your flow, control your turn down. Good. Give me 2 more touches and you're going to get into a speed shot, jump shot.
Yes. As you see right there, that is the program basketball training that is there for any of you guys that reside in the state of Arizona. If you are specifically in the Scottsdale, Phoenix area, that is the program basketball training. If you have anyone, youth, boy or girl looking to advance their skills and get to the very next level with expertise training. That is the program basketball training right there under the direction of Chris Johnson, okay? Under Chris Johnson. Make sure if you guys are out there, check in with him. He has a really great thing going. He has a lot of kids under him that are doing some phenomenal things. Okay, and if you are in the area and you have heard of the great basketball school, Bella Vista, and it's the College Preparatory Academy, he has a really good foot in there. His son is one of the great basketball players there. I think their team right now is ranked 35th in the area and ranked 50th in the state, but they do have some really great kids on that team. Go ahead and check them out. That is the program basketball training under the direction of National Certified Basketball Trainer and Coach Chris Johnson. Okay, those of you who know me, you can find him on your Facebook. Okay. Right now, people, you do know that the merch is up. Okay, you can go ahead and check that out. If you hit the About section there, scroll on down, look at the merch, check it out. We got a lot of great things going on. Things for the kids, things for men, women. There's a tote bag there, water bottles, yoga pants, polos, hats. Got a good variety of things there. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. When you use the promo code Let's Go Get It, you do receive 25% off. Okay, when you use the promo code Let's Go Get It. Okay. Now, for those of you drivers in the area looking to get something to eat while you are in the middle of your dash, of your grub, or your eat or Postmate, whatever you are on, head on down to Tacos Arnadas there. Mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you. They will take care of you. This place has the most awesome quesadillas in town. They're so great. Go there, get something to eat, get a discount. If you don't cook, at least get a discount if you are going to buy. Make sure you mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese. This is on, it's in the Sunny Mead Plaza. For you drivers that know that McDonald's is very busy there for us there. Now, if you are a driver and you need to get up and running, okay, head to Y&Y Auto Registrations. Make sure you head to Y&Y Auto Registrations. I've been going there for years. I take care of everything. They do charge you a fee because they get it done expeditedly. They do that very well, but they get you on the road, interstate, out of state. They will take care of you. Head in there and just say Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you in there. They will go ahead and take care of you. Okay, they will go ahead and do that. And while we are here, people, you do see my logo up there, the logo on the merch and everything else there. You can go ahead and find this lady. It's GracieK@gmail.com. I know her by way of my brother. That is my brother's girlfriend. And for all of you people who are looking for someone on Fiverr, she is on Fiverr. She does a lot of great work. She has a lot of great clientele. Okay, so this is the email address here. That's GracieK. Okay, GracieK@gmail.com. And actually, let me just verify that to make sure that I am not screwing up her email in case there is some numbers in there that I did mess up. Let me just go ahead and see this because I do not want to put the wrong thing out there and people be like, oh, I went there and I heard nothing back. No, okay, I think it's right. I think that is right. Make sure there's no. Okay, Gracie K. Oh, I got it wrong, people. Gracie K 322, people. Gracie K 322, people. That is Gracie K 322@gmail.com. If you're looking for a logo or looking for something to set you aside from everyone else, Gracie K 322@gmail.com. I will correct that and put that up in a little bit, but that is Gracie K 322@gmail.com. Okay, I'm so sorry, Grace, but that was an accident. But we all know Gracie K, once again, people, Gracie K 322 over at gmail.com. Okay, people, we're going to get into some news. We all did hear that there is some good Uber news out there. But before we get into that, people, I'm going to read this news, and it comes for people that have been driving as long as I have, or especially on Postmates, the class action settlement, Rimler versus Postmates. Okay. This is the longest time it's been. The final approval hearing was on April 6th. We have not heard anything back, so that's a good sign. So maybe they have stopped their continuance, because every time it gets to the date, they press it out. Hopefully this one sticks. For those of you who don't know, it's a $32 million settlement lawsuit, and it is going in for anyone that worked for Postmates from June 3rd, 2017 through January 1st, 2021. This settlement is based on the mileage that you drove in that whole time if you were driving in the state of California. Okay. And that is Rimler versus Postmates. If anyone wants to look further into that, you can actually just head right there, and it is Rimler versus Postmates. It's right there, people. Now, getting into this news, let me go ahead and bring this up here, people. Now, everyone has now heard that Uber will no longer require riders or drivers to wear masks. That is true. Okay, now I want to add something in there for us as people that do the food share. Now, and then we'll go ahead and step into both realms in this discussion right here, as far as the news goes. I'm going to let you know we have something for the food. And it says that remember, people, that many restaurants will still require that you wear a mask before entering. It might be helpful to always keep one on when picking up and dropping off orders. And that was what I was going to go ahead and get into. With that, we're going to tap in that. We're going to tap in that with the news. Okay, now let's get on with the driver's side. Now, we were first under the same exact rules and guidelines as the transportation authority. So the public buses and the trains and everything else like that, we were actually a part of all of that. We have to wear our mask and do that because that's what we are doing. Now with this, well, some drivers were, you don't have to, they were, you can bend the rules if you want, and that's okay if both parties did agree. Okay, now it's going to come into this on the rider side. People are still going to want to wear their mask because they're still enclosed. And just because the mandate is not up, some people will still feel more comfortable with them and you as the driver wearing a mask. Now, here's where it's going to get tricky for you drivers, okay? If you are a driver, it did state in the customer as of now, if the customer feels uncomfortable due to that situation, the customer can cancel and they're not going to get charged. I don't know how if the driver is still going to get paid the same or if they worked out that kink, but it does say that if passenger feels uncomfortable because the driver's not wearing a mask and that they can cancel the ride and they can just cancel the ride. So hopefully the driver is still going to get paid. That's something that they do have to work out right now. So all of you drivers who are doing the ride share, that is something that you do have to look out for. You may get canceled rides because you're not wearing a mask. So if I were you as the driver, it is your own business, obviously, but if I were you, I would just wear a mask just so that I reduce people canceling out of my rides. And that's going to help you guys with the passenger scam when they want to cancel halfway out through the ride. And then they say, well, I don't feel comfortable with you because you're not wearing a mask. It might be more beneficial for you as the driver to stick to wearing that mask, okay? That will be the best thing. And for us as people that do the food delivery, what this is letting us know, which we all should know, if you go to a restaurant, the staff is wearing a mask. You are going in as the staff by yourself that is going to do the transport. So just wear a mask so that you are going to alleviate any type of anything from a customer. You don't want to have any issues going on. And with the lift of the mask with this mandate, you will see an uproar of all of that. Now I'm going to push a hold on the news right now, okay? And you know what? I'm going to go straight through with the news, and then I'm going to go into That, and then I'll get to the comments, okay? And I'll get to your comments and shout outs to everyone that is in the room. If you would please bear with me. I don't even have the comments up right there, but I do see that there are some notifications there, okay? So I'm going to keep going on with the news while we are here. And actually, I'm going to play this bit of news right here because I have an audio of this. Now, let's see.
Uber driver. We want to warn you, this may be hard to watch. Allegheny County Police say the man in the back is the suspect, Calvin Crew. You see Crew get in the back of Christy Spacuzza's Uber. This was back in February. The video released by the court yesterday. Less than 20 minutes into the ride, police say Crew pulled out a gun and pressed it to the back of Spacuzza's head as she pleaded with him. Come on, man. I got a family. What are you doing? I got a family too. I'm driving. What are you doing? Please stop. I have to record this.
Okay, I'm going to stop that there. Now, I'm playing that because he actually killed that driver. The driver was killed. Condolences to that family. The reason why I'm bringing this back up, and I did not want to bring up that dude again because that's just foul. He said he killed her because he has a family too. That makes no sense. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because up in the San Francisco area, or it may have been the Fresno area, there was a driver that was killed up there also. Okay, now when this driver was killed, there's a big thing going on because there's nothing that's being done for the family as far as the rideshare company. Not going to mention the rideshare company with dealing with this because the rideshare company has not done anything as far as funerals or any type of pay like that. But people, here is where you have to understand. This is where you have to understand that you are your own business. You are a 1099. You are an independent contractor. It means independently you have to have things set up in case something happens. Now, that's where, business will separate themselves from you, and they'll say, well, that's why you have to know and you have to do take care of that yourself. It's unfortunate, I did not see if there was a GoFundMe set up or anything else like that. If there is, I'll find it. I'll throw it out there for people who may want to help. It's a fallen driver. But people, you are a 1099, okay? You are an independent contractor, and all the different insurances and things that a regular employer would provide for you, you have to provide those for yourself. Now, you do get all that stuff written off. People, just do your taxes one time by yourself, and you'll actually see how it actually works if you don't do that at all. Do that and you'll see how it works. You have to do all of these things to protect yourself, you and your business, okay? But condolences out there to that family, to that fallen driver. That is very sad right there, okay? That is very sad. Now, coming up here, Uber and, well, not Uber, 7-Eleven, what it is in Japan, I guess 7-Eleven, they are not doing that well. So what they did was they went ahead and grabbed someone from the Uber side. I'll just keep it short. They went ahead and grabbed them in so that they can go ahead and help with a lot of their advertising and marketing. But it's a really big story in Japan because the person that is here, if you read up on it, you'll see exactly who he is. He's done really great things for Uber in the past. They are pretty much thinking that he's going to save them out there at 7-Eleven. Now, this next story here is about the state of Washington. And I don't know if you guys know about the state of Washington. I know about them very well when it comes down to doing sales and working and how they do their thing. Now, the state of Washington up there, they have mandates on pretty much everything. They lock things down. There's limits. When I was personal trainer, there's limits on how much you can actually sell and bring in as far as the limit of money. Now, what happened was Uber and Lyft won in Washington right before they were going to do some regulations. Okay, they were going to put some regulations on the drivers that were not going to make any sense for us as drivers. And pretty much that it's not going to go into place. And in the state of Washington, which is a little bit different than here in California, we have Proposition 22, but they have on their minimum wage for their drivers, they also get sick pay. Okay, the drivers get sick pay. So I don't know how that works, that you get sick pay as a driver. I don't know how that works and how that payment comes in, but you actually get sick pay as a driver. If you're up there in the state of Washington, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was some pretty interesting news right there. Okay, people. The Get Upside Challenge, people. Let me let you guys know exactly where I am on that. I told you guys I will not be slacking because I have to show you guys proof every day where I am. Now, the Get Upside Challenge, people. For those of you who do not know, by the way, this is streaming live on Hot Facts with Robert Reese on the Facebook page and streaming right here on YouTube. So there will be some different visitors coming on in. Now, when I am doing, people, for those of you who do not know, the Get Upside Challenge, I'm saving all of the money I get from the Get Upside gas stations on the cash back, and I'm going to cash out at the end of this year. Okay, I will not go to any other gas station, only Get Upside, and save all the money that, because gas is high. I'm going to show you guys exactly where I am every single day and until I get there all the way to the end. Right now, I am at $53, okay, and 67 cents. That's where I am right there. And I have one pending from this morning that I put gas on. So that's going to bump on up right there. So that is the Get Upside Challenge. I challenge anyone to do that, to start saving a little bit extra, like me. Okay, now I'm going to get into the comments. I'm going to give out to the people who are here. We got Yost Malone is here. He's putting a question mark there, right there. TFT, how's it going? He said, bad dash day here. Ooh. Well, you know what? It can't be worse than my day, TFT. I was out sitting for 2 hours and 47 minutes and did not receive an order at all. So I came back here early, start doing stuff around the house, did not get a buzz here. So I just turned it off. I'm just going to work tonight. That's a sign for me. So your day cannot be as bad as that. Okay. Ayana says, good afternoon. Here at the W2, waiting for my DoorDash delivery. She ordered. I wanted to know this, people. For all of you people out there that are drivers and complain about people not tipping, I want to know, I want people to be all the way real. How many of you drivers actually fall in that category as someone that doesn't tip or is a cheap tipper? I want you to be real with yourself and put that out there. I let people know this. I give a $5 tip. I'm a $5 tipper, and you only get the full $5 if you do the full service. I give you the first two, and once everything is done right, I add in the rest. If you miss a step, you're getting 4. You miss 2 steps, you're getting 3. Okay, that's how I operate. Okay, I give 5. I know where they're coming from, how much it's gonna be, and all of that stuff. So I give 5 extra. So you see, I'm not afraid to say that out loud. So people, I want to know, you as a driver, just put it out there. Are you a cheap tipper or a no tipper as a driver? Because you do know a lot of college students actually drive because they're broke and they want to get extra money. So how many college kids who don't tip are actually driving? People, put that in your head. There's people out there doing the no tip, no trip, and they're one of the ones out there doing it. And I want to give you guys a piece of my mind on that one. Okay. Now TFT says, well, now that I actually look at my numbers, it's not as horrible as he thought. Okay. He says he's got $58, just about $60 for 2 hours and 25 minutes. See, I did not get anything. So you did beat me and my day will still work. Still going to wear my mask. Okay, people said people nasty out there. People are nasty. She says she's still going to wear her mask. Agreed. That's an agree right there. And another same there. Said I tip her $6. Good job. Good. See, that's not bad. See, that's almost like my 5. 5 is right there. You tip $6. See, now I want to know how many people will actually get out there and say that. Okay, that's what I really want to know. Now, people, what we are going to get into right now. Okay, what we are going to get into right now, people, we're going to get into this. I have to get this over with. We do have the NBA playoffs today. For some of you drivers, it was a very successful night. I know my orders were double-digit orders, and it was because of the NBA playoffs. I know ESPN and NBA TV and all that was still on while I was delivering to some of these homes. Tonight, you have the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, they are away against the Miami Heat. Okay, this is Eastern Conference first round, game 2. Miami leads that series 1-0. Okay, we have Western Conference on NBA TV, Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. This is going to be an interesting game. A lot of elbows. These two teams hate each other, and they are talking smack back and forth, and it's all young players. So this is some good stuff. It's going to be game 2. Minnesota leads the series 1-0. And a doubleheader on TNT, the Pelicans versus the Suns. Pelicans are away, Suns are at home. This is game 2 of the Western Conference first round. Okay, Phoenix leads that series 1-0, people. That is what they do right there. I'm going to go ahead and get into the birthday shout outs right now. We have Matt Hall. Matt Hall, happy birthday. I remember Matt Hall. He ran cross country and he was excellent at that. If you are watching right now or when you do get a chance, happy birthday, Matt Hall. Happy birthday to you. All right, people. I'm going to get into some of these comments here. I love getting into these comments here because they are hilarious. And I have a good one. I have a really good comment that I don't understand it, but hey, we'll get there. TFT says he was out there for 4 hours and 30 minutes. He said every time he got an order, every time he gets an order, he gives a minimum of $5. And he said, bam. See, my $5 thing, people, is not bad. He's in there saying it right there. People, where is your heart at? Where is your chest at? We are going to get into these comments right now, people. So we're going to go back. Sorry. We are going to go back. Where does it? Okay, it goes right. Because someone, I don't know what the comment is about, and I need some help, and maybe someone can help me. Okay, they have a propaganda comment, faux production. They always write this weird stuff. I don't even know why I still have it there. Says hot, real, unreal. I don't even know why I even have that there. But here's one. This is from Jake Lopez. Jake Lopez, if you are watching, hopefully you did subscribe. But if you are watching, I'm going to read your comment right now. And I do not understand exactly what you were talking about. But if you are around, maybe you can make a comment on this one right here. Jake Lopez says, and this is from the video where I put tip or no tip. Now, I had a Starbucks bag and I was delivering. And when I was walking up to, well, actually, when I got out the car, their trash was right there. So I can see that there was a Starbucks bag inside the trash. So I said tip or no tip because it was Billy and Billy's bag was in the trash. So that's why this is so confusing to me, because it says mistake working a dead end job. Uber and DoorDash making millions off workers. Bleep. At Uber or Dash, not cut customers. So he pretty much said the bleep is a female dog. So he says mistake working at dead end job. Uber and DoorDash making millions off workers. Female dog at Uber or DoorDash, not customers. I don't know if he thought that I was complaining about, am I going to get a tip or not a tip? So Jake Lopez, I'm guessing that's exactly what it is. So I'm going to give you a rundown right now. What I was doing right there, because there is an old myth or saying you can tell a lot by what's in someone's trash. So I was just going off of seeing that the Starbucks order was for Billy and I was delivering to Billy. So I was just trying to see if the myth was true or the saying was true. And guess what? I did receive a tip on that. So if you thought that I was complaining about the customer, I never do that. My whole thing that I do is customer service, and the customer is always first in my book. And that is to you, Jake Lopez. I hope I cleared that up, and I hope that you are having a very, 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 very nice day. Okay. Now, we had a fella here that's been missing in action, Robert B. Drone. Now, it looks like he put the same comment on 3 different videos, but he spelled them all a little bit different. Now, he's an older gentleman, my dad's age or my grandfather's, you're someone's grandfather's age, but my dad's age. So I'm going to try to read these the way that he typed them in and how I think his voice sounds all the way. All right, now let's check out this video. All right, now let's take a look at this one. All right, now let's see. Okay, that's how I think he said that one. And this one, Robert B. Drone said, now I can read this one. He said, He said, working a lot, brother. He said, sorry, I can't see him right when you put them out, but I am watching your stuff, okay? So Robert B. Drone, I do thank you for watching and keeping up. Now, people, I do know that my video schedule is a little unorthodox. They keep coming. The reason for that, people, is let me break down how my schedule works. I film my morning session because remember, I tell you guys that I compete with my morning and then my night session. So I have a early session video. Any shorts that I get from my early session video, they go up. Then I do the 2 to 3. Okay, so that's a whole video there of all the other stuff. Then from there, I stop and then I go to work later on for my night shift. So then that's 3 videos there, and then whatever shorts come. So it can be like 7, 8 videos at a time going out there. So so Robert B. Drone, that is why I document people. I don't document my everyday life as far as me going to sleep and things like that. But as far as how when I'm out there in the field, people, when I am out there in the field, what I have going on and what I'm trying to teach to some people who are new, you have to really see me out there in the field. And that's the only way I can teach you guys is by getting all the way out there in the field. So that's why the videos do go up like that. And I do like to do the live stream like this every single day because there is news every single day. So as you see, we're starting off with at least 3 to 4 different news subjects. We're going to tap on into those news subjects. I want to hear what some of you guys want to say about those. Tapping into some news subjects, going over what the hot sports are, things like that. And now, people, I'm going to let the people in my area know about the gas situation. Gas has now went down just a little bit, so drivers, you cannot be as angry, but still be angry. We do have some hot spots over here. If you are at the Frederick, and this gas station seems to be a #1 hitter. At the Frederick Center there, the gas station there is always great. And if you are over on the other side of the March Air Force Base, okay, if you are off of JFK and that's Heacock, off JFK and Heacock, there is a Circle K right there that is pretty much the gas station for the military base, the Air Force Reserve Base there. It is a really great one. They always have higher prices as far as cash back, simply because it's sitting right there at the Air Force Reserve Base. Okay, that is right there. There has been an influx of orders from Chili's that I have seen. So people just expect more of those orders from Chili's and Applebee's and places like that during these NBA playoffs. Okay. Now I want to get back to some more of this news here. Okay. I want to get back up with some more of this news. I want to know what you guys really feel about the mask. Now I do know from watching Pedro and watching, someone did ask a question on his live, and he said that he doesn't wear a mask. Pedro said that he doesn't wear a mask, and he says most of the orders are leave it doors, so he doesn't wear a mask anyway. When he's doing that, every now and then he'll put one on. I'm just letting you guys know, people. You know how delicate and sensitive this situation is. People, just because the mandate is off, those people who are still delicate to the situation are still going to be delicate with the situation, meaning that if you just go ramble all with this, you could be costing yourself a lot of money. So I just want you guys to think about that. But I want you guys to chime in. Let me know. Throw them in the comments after when you go ahead and watch, but let me know what you really do feel about this. And if you are a driver exclusively doing rideshare, let me know what you feel about this, because this is now, people, you are getting your own set of guidelines that you can go by in your own vehicle. So let me know what some of your guidelines and mandates are going to be. I'm interested to see how you guys are going to switch or adapt to operating your own business. That is what I want to know there. And also, because of this, is it going to make drivers not drive anymore? Are drivers going to quit? Are drivers going to quit driving because a customer is going to get into their vehicle not wearing a mask? Some drivers were like, you cannot get in my vehicle without a mask. I do know, watching that Dustin is Driving dude, he puts up a lot of videos of driving of different situations with Uber drivers and people doing scams. And there are drivers that were kicking people out of before they even got in the vehicle. You know, you can't get in. So I want to know if this is going to stop a lot of those drivers from actually stepping on the road. And if it does stop those drivers from stepping out on the road, I want to know or figure out, and if someone else out there that is really smart who is capable of doing this, figure out how much money you will be making now because there's going to be less drivers on the road. If they're going to bump it up, or if they're going to give you more promotions, and if there's less drivers on the road, yeah, what type of promotions are they going to put out there? Because if people can't get rides, it's gonna be difficult. So there is gonna be a shift in this whole matrix right here. If you do get a chance, chime in on that, because this is a very touchy subject. And once again, when it comes down to the food, people, you are dealing with people's food. So just remember, when you are, it doesn't matter. Let's say if you're doing just a regular package, you got to follow the guidelines of that store when you're going to go in there. But food, people, food, remember, you are pretty much the same as a restaurant. So if the restaurant has to do it, you have to do it also. Once you get in your car, you want to take that off, do your own thing in your car. You get in front of a customer, and this is just what I personally feel. Once you get in front of that customer, go ahead and put it right back on. Okay, you can do that. You guys see in my videos, I speak with it down here on my chin. I will not have it on at some point because my food and everything is inside Big Bertha Utilda May, and she takes care of everything. But please chime in on this. Yes, yeah. TFT says Uber is also teaming up with cab companies, people, and they actually did a deal that worked out relatively fast, and it worked out faster than what people actually thought it was going to be. Most people thought that it would never work, but guess what? It really is working. And taxi cab people, and they have to come together, because in certain areas like downtown LA or like San Francisco or New York, in areas like that, those are real drivers, and they have to stay moving. So as long as they can stay moving and share some type of plan, that is what is going to happen there. And I do wish that more agreements can come as fast as what they did, because that was excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and put this up again right now. That is the email. I did get it back right. Hello, Ava. They see you right there. Okay, and then let me see right here. I got something new for you guys, and I have something new for you guys that this is no other content creator, or no other YouTuber, no other content creator is doing this at all. And I am going to let you guys know. I talked to my brother this morning. My brother is like my counsel whenever I have a plan that I really want to put out, and I have to see if it's going to make sense. He's in my brain like half the time when we go over some of this stuff. But people, okay, you guys have seen what's that game show with Mike? The taxi cab thing when you're in dash cab. You've seen the dash cab when they get what's it called? Someone knows the name of that. Cash cab. The cash cab. You guys know about the cash cab. Okay. We are introducing, okay. We are going to enter. It's still going to be Hot Facts with Robert Reese, okay? Still Hot Facts with Robert Reese, okay? And it's going to be Hot Facts with Robert Reese. We're going live, people, and check this out. I am going to, instead of doing an order, and this is going to be live on the field, okay? This is going to be live, okay? This is going to be live on the field. Hot Facts live on the field. And I'm going to title this, people, the Hot Cab, okay, people? It's going to be titled the Hot Cab. Now, we all see how people order food and they want to see if it's going to come fast or cold, or they might want to test how, quick a driver gets to their home. I'm reversing the game, people, and this is going to start ASAP. Okay, people, and there's going to be episodes of just this. I am going to order rides from Uber, from Lyft. Okay, I'm going to order a round trip ride. Okay, so I can sit in the back seat of the car on Hot Facts with Robert Reese Live and ask questions to drivers who are actually on the field, what they think, and then once they figure out that they are on the show, I'm going to ask one of the drivers, is it okay if you can put on something so I can listen to? I'll tell them to go to Hot Facts. They might see, oh, they're on live. And then I'm going to tip that driver $20, okay, for participating. I'm going to go live in the back seat of rideshare cars, people. And I'm going to actually try to push the limit on some of these people, try to get in the car without wearing a mask, things like that. I'm going to see what happens, and I'm going to ask questions, and they're going to be doing that. Now, we do know that rideshare drivers record in their own vehicles, right? We know that they record in their own vehicles. So therefore, I am going to record and do the exact same thing and get all of that. And we will be doing those live. And that's going to be Hot Facts Live on the field with Hot Cab. Okay, people? So stay tuned for a Hot Cab. Okay, people? Stay tuned for Hot Cab. That is coming up. So that's gonna be a little twist, people. That's gonna be a little twist. And I'll go ahead and edit that a little bit and just make sure people know what I am talking about. Okay. Oh, you got your chips. You love those chips. She loves those chips. She's gonna go have a Taki rush. Okay, people. So we got it right here. Okay, people. It's titled The Hot Cab. Hot Facts Live, people. Hot Facts Live on the field. That is going to be the show within the show of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. And I might show the actual clips during Hot Facts with Robert Reese like this. So we all can watch them together, or I might just put them up separately. That right there, I have not thought about, but I may just actually do it and then throw it up here and do it, and then do it on a Hot Facts and just do it once a week or so, and then just have an episode like that once a week. But that is going to be coming pretty soon. Okay. Now, TFT just said that it's going to allow Uber to dominate rideshare market. Yes. And Uber's making some extreme, super powerful moves and deals. I don't know if you guys know about this with it's called Clear. Okay, so when you book your flights and everything through Clear, you can actually jump ahead of the actual lines and get points going into your Clear account and points going to all of this. Uber has worked that out with Clear, so people can actually skip ahead of the lines, and they pay this fee for the service, and they get in there. So imagine this now. You pay this fee. You're in there with Clear. It's through Uber. You bump in front of the whole line. You get up and you do that. So when you get off the plane, you can get into an Uber and get on. And then Uber has the freight. They have Uber 18-wheelers that, man, Uber is doing some. Now, people, I go ahead and throw $5 a day into my Uber stock. Into Uber Technologies, I throw in $5 a day. People, if you think about what you waste $5 on, most people go to Starbucks 3 times a day and they're spending $150 to $300 a month on Starbucks. If you just throw $5 a day into something like that, I drive and I'm contracted with the company. And if the company is doing things that's making me get paid more, I'm going to make sure I have me a little foot on the other side too. Yeah, he said, I suggest its own playlist of videos. Okay, and now that's what TFT says about doing that. Yeah, its own, yes, TFT. That does make sense. Its own separate, of videos. So TFT, that's actually what I am going to do. And by the way, your hat is on the way. Your hat is on the way, TFT. Thank you very much again, and I'll let you know when I'm going to be sending you out your box. Now, question. The box that you recently did purchase, Now the box that you did recently purchase, now was that box like Big Bertha Utilda May, or was that box like maybe like, I don't know, what them on the outside? I don't know. And then let me know if you actually need a different box. If you get one that's pretty much the same thing, that's not gonna make any sense. So just let me know. Communicate with me right there. TFT, I will gladly appreciate that. Don't want to have something getting dusty there for you. All right. So just go ahead and let me know there. And hold on. So yes, a playlist, put those in the playlist. Now, people, do you think that's something interesting? That I think it is. I think it is, because they'll be able to answer some questions, and then you'll be able to get the answers right there, and they can be frank all the way. Okay, he says no, it's like half the size. All right. TFT says no, it's like half the size. Okay, so that answers that. Okay, so you are all the way good there. I got you there. That answers that right there. Any tip alerts? Any tip alerts out there? As you know, I did not get anything done today. I sat out there for 3 hours and did not get not one order at all. I came home and said I'm gonna go out later on tonight. That was terrible. So I for sure did not get any tip alerts. Did any of you guys get any tip alerts? Oh, he says he'll text you a picture of his. Or he'll text me a picture of the box that he has. Now, people. Now, yesterday I tried to bring up this footage, and it was about let me see. Peace Gannergay. Okay, now it was about how crazy the people drive with the guys doing the deliveries on the bikes. Check this out. That is the kid. Look at how fast he passed this guy up on his regular bike. The guy. Look how fast he passed that guy up. Now he's on there. Now watch this.
There's no space.
This is the same thing that happened yesterday. I think it's this. I think it's just this.
Just gonna wait for the light to change. No space to open up.
Oh, I wanted you guys to see that in class. I really did. He almost got hit by the car. He had to put his arm out. He had to drive his bike, move that thing over to the side of the road. He had to do all of that stuff. It's dangerous out there, people. So people that are doing deliveries on motorcycles, I do know in some areas people can still use their 2 legs and use a bicycle. If you are using any type of bike, please be safe out there, because they almost ran him off the road a few times. Thank you, TFT. Thank you, TFT. I'm gonna just call you Ed, man, because I didn't know if you didn't want your first name out there, but I like calling you TFT. Says I think since you were once a driver, they would appreciate it. Yeah, I want to hear what the drivers have to actually say, and then once they figure out that, oh man, okay, boom, boom, boom. And then what that can do, it can grow into a different audience, but that is going down. So there is actually no other person on YouTube doing that. So that is what I am doing. So you are hearing that for the first time right now. And that is the title of that. Okay. That is the title. And I'm not going to actually put that into the title of this again, so it actually sticks, so people know what is going down. Now, right now, people, it is that time where I go ahead and do a 2 and 2 like Chuck Woolery. I will be right back.
Yeah, boy! Y'all ready for the hot facts of
I thought I needed longer than that, but I did not. I did not need that. I need to drink some water. All right, now, so tonight I am expecting that I expect tonight that it should be a bounce back. See, that's crazy how this job is, that it started off with I thought I was not going to take a half day. But actually it's gonna be like a half day unless I can get all 5 hours in, 6 hours in tonight, depending on how that goes. But people, if you are doing this job, just make sure, people, that there are things that do happen that are out of your control, and like, man, nothing came in earlier. But that is why, people, you got to have other streams. So it was not a failure. It was not a failure. TFT says either works for me in terms of name. Just don't call me late for dinner. You know what? I had a feeling that was coming. I had a feeling that was coming right there. Let me see. Yost Malone was in here. Where did Yost Malone go? He was in here. I wanted to ask Yost Malone a question. Yost, if you actually try to come back in. Oh, he came back in earlier. Okay, I see what the question mark was. His question mark was at 156 when I started the live. I started the open lobby with just the intro with the music playing, and then it went into some other things. So he was probably figuring out or trying to ask me, when does the live start? But Yost, every single day, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. And in case you guys didn't know, on Thursday, I'm going to be on the roundtable with Gary Middleton from Middleton Tech. Hannibal is Animal. Kim Side Money Plan, Rideshare Rodeo, myself. We will be having, Steve will be having us as part of his round table. Go ahead and take a look at that, pick our brains, ask questions. Some of your favorite people will be on there. Like I keep saying, hopefully that I am one of your favorite people that you guys are watching and getting some information from when it comes to the gig economy. My thing is to make sure that you guys are learning all the right stuff and no one's out there making customers flip you off and get mad. Use skills that will work, people, all the time. ABC, always be closing. And that takes me right back to Bruce Lee here. People, we do this every day. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Figure out how you can use that into your every single day, and it will be A-OK, people. That is how the cookie crumbles right there. I actually got through all of that in 52 minutes, people. Ooh, I'm giving myself a round of applause right there, people. Now that I have time early, people, I can actually do this. I can actually come right back over here, people, and I can come back to the NBA. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the games from yesterday, but the Golden State Warriors put a showing on yesterday, and it was a really, really great thing. I like that. It looks like they will be doing their thing in the playoffs, but I just feel if it comes down to a 7-game series, I feel the Suns are a little bit more tougher physically than them. But I do have a sleeper. The Minnesota Timberwolves, if they can score that 130 points a game, people, look out. The Memphis Grizzlies record's good, but they're a young team with a good record. I don't know if they're going to beat this Timberwolves team because they match up so well, and Karl Anthony Towns is a mega beast right now, people. That is what is going on right there with the NBA. The Miami Heat, they are looking good, people. Do not sleep on the Miami Heat, people. Now, all of you baseball fans that are out there, drivers, you know that we will be getting a lot of baseball orders today. We got the Dodgers, my time, 10 p.m. We're going against the Atlanta Braves, not the same Atlanta Braves people when Greg Maddux and Kevin Millwood and John Smoltz and Tom Glavine, all those guys were there. It is not that same team with Chipper Jones, and we are not that Dodgers back then when we had Raul Mondesi, okay, Brett Butler, Eric Karros, okay, we had them all. We had them all, okay. We are not that same team right there, but this is the new Dodgers. We do have some stuff going on. Right now, the Mets are playing the Giants. It is 4-4, no outs, okay, and it's in the middle of the 8th. There's a final score in today with the Washington baseball team, okay. They have a score of 6-1, and they win against the Arizona Diamondbacks. People, the Diamondbacks did not bite back, people. They got the venom sucked out of them. That's what happens, people. I don't know how much of you guys watch sports, but I do know that when I'm in my vehicle, I watch Skip and Shannon. I watch First Take. I'm looking at stats. I play fantasy football. I'm a 5-time fantasy football champ on ESPN. Okay. I do those things. So I like to throw these things out there for people who pay attention to those things, because not all the time you're listening to gig workers in your car. And I know I would not want to listen to myself all day. So I do take a break from myself. And when I do, I hop into these sports. Okay, people, I hop into these sports. You guys don't stay so glued. Don't stay so glued to this thing here. Now, I don't know if you guys saw boxing over the weekend. We had some super fights. Errol Spence did stop Ugas in the 10th round. That was a very great fight. Gamboa got the Knights knocked out of him. And right now we have the big heavyweight fight, the WBC fight, people. I do feel that this is the belt in boxing. The other belt switches too many times. This belt it sticks with its owner, who declares it as his. We have Tyson Fury. He's going against Dylan White. Dylan White is another Brit. He hits hard, little stockier dude. He gets in your chest. He dang near beat Anthony Joshua, which is not hard to do if you know how to box, but he has power. We got the Gypsy King, who does box. He has power. He showed power against Deontay Wilder. He has speed. He has footwork. Now, I don't know if he's going to go into this one as heavy as he did this last fight, but let me tell you, this should be a good one. If Dylan White can press the issue and get right up there in his chest and hit him in that body to make that chin fall, he can hit that Gypsy King. I almost said queen. I am sorry for that. He can hit. That's what he wants to call him. He wants to hit that Gypsy King with one of those uppercuts, one of those hooks to knock that 6'8" right on back down to his butt. That's what he wants to do. Hopefully that does happen, so that the heavyweight division, it makes all these dudes just fight, so it gets to be like how it used to be. There's too many great fighters right now that need to fight, and if the belt keeps changing hand, people were going to just keep having to fight each other, and that is a good thing for me. That's what I wanted to let you guys know right there. Outside of that, people, it is just about that time for us to say goodbye to all our listeners. Now, remember that. Big Boys Neighborhood. If you guys are from the Southern California area, that is how he used to go ahead and get out. Okay. Now we got right here. He says, Ayana says the Timberwolves they may shock some. Yes, they may. You got that there. He said, God, I miss these. Decided on me and Ned's calzone for lunch today. Ooh, a calzone, man. People, if you know a really good calzone spot, people, go ahead and get you a nice calzone, people. Go ahead and get one for me. That stuff is so great, people. But it is that hour time up, people. Thank you guys for checking on in, stopping in with me, with Reese. Tomorrow we will have the top 3 news things going on, as we've been doing. I will be giving you the news, hearing what you guys got to say, giving you updates, going over these ads, and let you know what we got going on, people. This has been Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. This has been streaming on Facebook, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and here on YouTube, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. See you guys later.